Hi Scorpio, this is your weekly tarot with Sparrow. Well, this will be a general collective reading here from September 28th to October 4th. We are going to dive right in here. Some messages coming through for you, Scorpio, was really to be proud of how far that you've come. Be proud. I feel like many of you, Scorpio, have really gotten good at listening to your intuition and to keep on trusting yourself, as well as to embrace the new things showing up in your life. Those new things that actually feel in alignment and spark joy, okay? Our opening oracle card is extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored, okay? Let's see how that weaves into the reading. Diving right into the tarot, Scorpio. Spirit, what are the energies surrounding Scorpio right now, and what are the best guidance messages you have for them for today on their path right now? What do you have for Scorpio? Current energy surrounding. 3 of Cups, okay, and a couple more with the Hermit and 9 of Swords. Okay, just going to put this all together here. Scorpio, you're showing up right away. King of Cups to, set the tone here at the base of the reading, which, this really tells me, when I'm seeing this right away, I get this sense here, Scorpio, that this is, Spirit wants to talk about your internal process here. So I feel like there are things that you've been wanting to, really go for it, put yourself out there perhaps a little bit more than you normally do. And sometimes this can feel, I feel for you, Scorpio, a little bit like, why do I hear the word like trepidatious? Like, should I come out of my shell kind of thing? Because I do see that there's time here spent with friends. Again, that feeling or sense that many of you may be starting to attract and discover people who are really in alignment with you. But I do feel like there's this, like you're riding the line between kind of going into that, hermit-like, as I'm looking at the Hermit, that hermit-like energy, really that soul-searching, as well as, getting out there. As well, there could be a sense of actually learning to speak up more for yourself around things, and maybe even drawing some boundaries. I am definitely seeing with the 9 of Swords showing up, there's been a lot going on in the mental plane, which is, I feel, part of why this is coming up. Everything I've said so far is, you're going ebbing and flowing between this internal process and, wanting to trust your intuition on what you're headed towards, what you're speaking up towards, who you're spending time with, all of that, because there are things here that have caused you some grief or anguish, okay, in the past. And so feel like, yeah, this is kind of showing the overall inner process. And I can't help but notice bottom of the deck with the Hierophant is, as we stop, it's really speaking here to your spiritual journey of evolution. Wow, we're off to a deep start, Scorpio. Leave it to you. We have the Chariot. Okay, so I'm just always like to expand a little bit. Spirit has the Chariot coming through, and I did get that sense when I was talking about defending or speaking up for yourself, right? With that King of Swords, I'm getting that again here with the 7 of Wands. Like, it's like I just heard something. It was, this time I'm not holding back. Yeah, this time I'm not holding back. And I think it's in actions and or words, maybe both for you. But it's the Chariot that's coming in over the 7 of Wands. Okay, so there is like charging forward, actioning forward, and it's like zero hesitation now. Don't mess with Scorpios right now. That's what I'm getting in this reading, because look at this like swift, like forceful action coming forward with that Chariot card. Okay, I'm belaboring here, but the point is, I feel like you have done, and you may still be doing this inner soul searching almost like setting a temperature, or I'm seeing like a gauge, like like the compass, a compass, right? And so you're kind of like going within and then testing the waters a bit, and then retreating, going within, testing the waters until you kind of get that gauge just perfect, and then boom, you're going to be charging ahead if you haven't already. And you've leveled up. You are in a position to charge ahead, I feel. Oof, I'm getting chills with this reading. I love this so far. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's go for a little bit more then. What more, Spirit, do you have for Scorpio today to kind of offer some insight as they move forward? We have the Magician. I love the Magician energy. Okay, a lot of like a fiery energy around you. So, you know, it doesn't have to be, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have the fire signs coming up with the Emperor's an card of Aries, but the King of Wands here too. Okay, underneath this Magician. So, you know, I haven't seen yet you being depicted as a fire sign. I'm definitely feeling in this reading is that you're actually being supported by someone who kind of has their life more or less together, let's say, feeling very grounded, and they, whether or not they're a fire sign, they're assisting you, like, you know, what do I say, fueling the fire, I guess, right? Towards what it is you're moving towards. Okay, you're manifesting here, as I said, with the Magician energy under this passion. Now, you also could be feeling, you know, pretty driven towards something at this time, but I'm also getting the sense that it's not done haphazardly. Like I said, I feel like there's been a lot of deliberation gone on for you. And I feel like it's very calculated, if you will. Okay. With that Emperor energy underneath. Again, don't mess with Scorpio. Why am I hearing that? I love you, Scorpio. I do. Okay, let's see what else, Spirit, you want to say about this Magician. What else? Okay, so you're working consistently on something, on a project. It could be with you could be working a lot, right? With your pentacles, your finances. And in terms of manifesting forward, I am hearing to you with this clarifier to not, like, don't hold yourself back. Like, yes, take that. Spirit's encouraging this Knight of Swords energy. Go. Yes, go. I feel like I hear this like cheering you on. Keep doing what you're doing and keep believing in yourself. I'm saying this, Scorpio. Spirit wants you to feel encouraged and supported with this tarot reading. Okay, if this is resonating, this is for you. Trust that. Okay, the Eight of Swords that's showing up underneath, though that is a card of self-limited, self-imposition, self-limited thoughts, okay, where you are being diligent, working hard, okay, whether, again, your daily life routine, the work you're doing, working towards something, regardless, underneath, someone is actually holding back their progress because of what's going on between the ears, okay? And Spirit is trying to encourage you to say, hey, like, go for it. You know, it's, all of us do it. All of us humans do it. We, you know, our own thoughts. But Spirit's highlighting that go with what is in your gut. Follow the passion, right? You've got this. You know, I'm looking at that Emperor. It's like this steadying energy. Again, that trepidation I'm feeling, but I definitely feel like I'm feeling with all these cards, you've got this, okay? All right, so Spirit, what are they moving into? What energies are coming towards them? What are they moving into? Can we speak to those future energies to help guide them on their best path forward right now? Spirit, for Scorpio, future energies. Aha, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, love this. Now, this talks about an opportunity in the material realm, work, finance, right? Money, opportunities. Now, that's the key word I wanted to say, is that this is a card of opportunity, and it will remain that unless acted upon, okay? That is the thing about the aces and the tarot. So it's a beautiful card. It means there's, you know, especially when I see this Magician, a lot of potential energy that's surrounding you right now, Scorpio. And we have I'm looking here what else is coming out. We have, okay, you will be able to provide for yourself, perhaps in the past, okay? Spirit wants to speak to, and this could be why we saw that Eight of Swords playing in on the mind. Spirit wants to speak to this Five of Pentacles, a time in the past where, you know, maybe for some of you, I don't know why this is coming through with this card, but some of you actually might have felt held back even physically. You know, whether you were getting over some, or feeling you were dealing with an illness. But also this is depicting feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling in scarcity or lack, or just feeling really alone, unsupported. That word's coming in really strong. So you might have felt that way in the past, but I just love how Spirit lined all these up together. You know why? Because they're all pentacles. So Spirit's very much talking about provisions in health, finance. You are having a new opportunity come in here where Queen of Pentacles, you will be able to nurture yourself and those around you. There's an essence of abundance and stability that comes in with this Queen of Pentacles, okay? And the same thing with the Magician, I wanted to say, there's that essence of abundance. You know, those two cards coming out here are merging for me in that realm of potential opportunity, okay? So anything that you're pursuing right now, work, finance, projects, anything that can translate to your material realm, whether it's your where you live, quality of condition where you live, the money you make, the success of something new you might be starting or thinking of starting, it's a go. This whole reading it's like that underlying energy of like a gentle nudge. You know, I just got this image of when a little kid is riding their bike and you know, there's the parent that's the kids pretty much got it, right? And the parent knows they've got it, but still been holding the seat. Well, Spirit's like, I'm letting go now. You got this. Like, you've got this. That's got to be in the title of my video because I keep saying it. Beautiful. Okay, so for the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, whew, like really lovely energy, I have to say. I'm very clairsentient and I'm really enjoying your energy right now, Scorpio. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Anything else you want to say, speak to on this, Spirit? This future energy opportunity. Okay, yeah, Spirit's saying to really be you know, I know Scorpios, I believe you know, like really like to process things through quite thoroughly, right, in your mind perhaps, but the High Priestess is coming in and I'm feeling to say right away is like, Spirit's like, yeah, logic is great, thinking's great, but right now I'm feeling like pulling back from the mental plane, drop down into the heart and follow that inner guidance, follow the nudges, follow the pulls, you know, follow the synchronicities as well. Those things that merge us, there's that word again, between the physical and the ethereal, right? Because, oh yes, I loved that the Sun card just showed up because I was seeing it when I was shuffling, preparing the cards quite a bit, which is indicating positivity, moving into vitality, playfulness, even just this new version of yourself, okay? A little bit of a rebirth energy as well. So trust those intuitive pulls right now, Scorpio. That's actually Spirit guiding you. Whether, again, I'm hearing it again for some people, synchronicities. So, you know, you might have random strangers say things, or you might hear a song on the radio that's like, holy cow, I was just thinking that, or whatever it is for you, dimes, feathers, dreams. Pay attention to those because I feel like Spirit is really lovingly, gently, patiently encouraging you down a beautiful path. So last best guidance here from the tarot for Scorpio, Spirit. Okay, ringing in my ears. Okay, so that was just the last thing that I was saying. It's quite loud right now. Is I believe it was when I was saying beautiful things, but also trusting in those synchronicities, okay? Okay, well, we have more of that feisty energy here. And I'm just taking a look at the bottom as well with that that Knight of Wands, passion energy, and Page of Swords indicating starting again. It's, you know what, it doesn't have to even be starting something tangibly new. It could be for you, some of you, but it's also for me, this card is a lot about showing up in new ways in the world, okay? You're actually, again, going back to I'm doing this because it's communication. You're actually feeling like, some of you may not be so used to communicating all your thoughts and emotions, but I feel like you're really working to try to do that more as you are going after something with passion, whether that's a new romantic interest or a hobby or work kind of situation. And Spirit's wanting to lift your chin up with the bottom of the deck with that 5 of Cups, because there is new potential here right in your midst, as we just said earlier in the reading. I know there's some things that have got you down in the past. This came up in the opening of our reading, right? The opening of our reading is, you know, caught up in the mental plane of disappointments, things that brought sadness or grief, losses, okay? Whatever those were for you. But Spirit wants you to know to charge ahead. I know you might feel like you're new or showing up new, or might feel like, for some of you, it might even be like an awkward feeling like, oh, this is really like daring of me, or, you know, but Spirit's really encouraging you with this reading to like totally go ahead, charge ahead. You've got this. Wow. Okay. I love this so much for you, Scorpio. I'm going to grab an Animal Spirit Oracle card, which I've been really enjoying this deck lately. So let's just close off this reading with your last guidance here from Spirit. Okay. It's feeling like, let's just relax into this because the cards were feeling a little like clumped up somehow. Okay, Spirit, for Scorpio, please. I feel like I had to loosen up the energy or something here. For Scorpio, Spirit. Okay, we sure loosened that up. Be here now. You have 2 cards, all right? So be here now, the hummingbird spirit. Sometimes we've talked a lot in this reading about ruminating and like the disappointments and thinking back on the past. But when we are like really dropping into our present moment, we can do nothing but create. Right? That's what Spirit's encouraging you towards. So the key to creating forward for you right now is to be here now, Scorpio. Ooh, I love our second card, and I just got full chills when I read it for whatever reason, is the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. And that is exactly that ending note there we were on with the High Priestess of trusting your intuition and those synchronicities. Spirit is going to guide you. Trust that. You're doing great. You're on a really good path here from within. You've probably ironed out a lot of things and now you're kind of showing up in new ways. So Spirit's encouraging you. I'm encouraging you. Like, you've got this. Be here now. Oh yes. And the card numbers 32 and 34, if that's of any significance for you. So 5 rooting to 5 and 7. Interesting. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I had so much fun with this reading. Thank you for sharing your energy with me in this way. I love doing these every week. I have opened up my calendar for some private readings if that calls to you and you're wanting to dive a little bit deeper. My web links below. Otherwise, Scorpio, we'll see you on the next video.